Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's live show. In tonight's live show, we are going to talk about Vasseur signing a contract extension. Why, as a Ferrari fan, I am absolutely buzzing by this news. I really am, because, at Ferrari, we need sustainability, and having Vasseur for another few years is surely going to do that. Big up to every single one of you who's live and locked in already this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you are new to my YouTube channel and you enjoy F1 content and you enjoy Manchester United content, then please subscribe to this YouTube channel. And if you're into your EFL content, non-league content, make sure you are subscribing to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. Link is in the description and pinned on top of the live chat, and in the description of this video is my channel membership. Yes, I have a level 1 and level 2 membership. So if anyone wishes to become a YouTube channel member today, you can find the information pinned on top of the live chat. But how are my fellow Ferrari fans feeling about this news? Because I'm very happy, I am very, very relieved that we're not getting that Ronan Christian Horner, because let's get it right, he is an absolute Ronan. Oh, but he's won so many titles of Red Bull, Mr. Joshy J. And what? And what? Yeah, literally. Why do you think so many people are leaning Red Bull? Oh, yeah, because what he did. It's as simple as that. But he got cleared. No doubt about it. He probably paid off some lawyers or something to get his name cleared. It's like, no, people. The guy is an absolute Ronan, and I'm so glad he's not going to be anywhere near my beautiful Ferrari. He can stay well away from my Ferrari. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But just going to say big ups to every single one of you. He's in the line chat. We got someone in the chat. Kai Talks United. Oh dear, Ferrari on the decline. Bash. Big up to you, Kai Talks United. Good evening, mate. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. And yeah, it's like with Manchester United and Ferrari kind of got the same in common, haven't we? Let me think. Two teams I support, they both have the same in common. They both just don't seem to have the winning mentality anymore, but I hope that's going to change now. I really do. I mean, we got the car badly wrong this year, and there's no sugarcoating it. As a Ferrari fan, we have to admit it. We got the car horribly wrong this year, and Fred Vasseur needs to take accountability for it. And am I happy saying no? 100%. Absolutely. 100%. Because I believe he is the man to take us forward. He is the man to lead us to a title. I mean, we've not had a team principal like this since Ross Brawn, in my personal opinion. So, yeah, I'm very happy with this news, people. I really am, that Fred Vasseur is saying. I think it's a real positive. And like I said, we just need sustainability at Ferrari. Instead of keep changing our team principles like every fucking couple years, we need to just stick with him, get behind him, and hope that it works out at Ferrari. But then why don't you get behind Manchester United managers then, Mr. Joshy J? Look, at Manchester United, I know we've been run badly this past decade or so, but if Ferrari want to win the title again, then we should stick with the same principle. It's as simple as that. And sticking with Fred Vasseur, I believe we've made the correct decision. Now, we got to see if it pays off, people, in the long term. Let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right. But, yeah, big up to every single one of you who is live and locked in already this evening. Much appreciated. Now, if you are new to my YouTube channel and you enjoy my F1 content, then why not consider subscribing to this YouTube channel? And if you like Manchester United content as well. And please subscribe as well to my Mr. Joshy J Football channel. Link is in the description. Yeah, but when for Thursday and I see it as a positive, people. I really do. I just hope for the long run it's going to pay off. I mean, it should do if we get behind him and we give him the right tools and the right resources and that. There's no reason why he can't make this Ferrari team successful again. I mean, let's get it right, yeah. I mean, for Vasseur, we seen how well he did at Sauber, so I knew the minute we appointed him, he would be a good team principal. And obviously, last season we pushed McLaren all the way. I mean, look, it's like last season we got beat by McLaren, but we did push them to the title. But unfortunately, this year we're nowhere near on McLaren's level because McLaren are outside people. I mean, let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. They are just absolutely levels above the rest this season. It's as simple as that at the end of the day. So, yeah, but fellow Ferrari fans, let me know down below in the live chat how you're feeling about this news. I know my geezer, Michael.Chelsea FC, is going to be absolutely buzzing by this news, and rightly so, because as a Ferrari fan as well, I'm buzzing. I'm super excited that we got Fred Vasseur for another couple of years. I really am. And the team, they must believe in him as well. And it now puts to bed all these bullshit rumours that, oh, Ferrari going to go after Christian Horner, this and that. I mean, fuck out of here, man. Seriously. I knew deep down that was absolute bollocks, people. There was no way we're going to go after Christian Horner because we've got a team principal who lands the minerals. Let's get it right. And that name is Fred Vasseur, people. And all these Ferrari fans being critical of Fred Vasseur, just get behind him, yeah? It's like, seriously. Like, I said this year, he needs to take accountability for how bad the Ferrari car is. I mean, I say he had to say how he would like this Ferrari designed and that. What we needed to do, really, was stick with last year's concept with just a few changes, because last year it worked perfect. It's like the last few races this season, last season, we literally had arguably the best cars. So, yeah, I can see that we should have kept to the same concepts, but Ferrari want to try in different concepts, and it's not worked, people. It's as simple as that. It's just not worked out at the end of the day, has it? But big up to Ruster Stocks. I will be going on his YouTube channel later on this evening, people. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that, where we're going to both absolutely land it, talk about Manchester United and that. So that'd be fun. Yeah, I'm just obviously I'm not finishing off yet, people, but I'm just going to set up that redirect. So yeah, it can redirect straight to Rutter Stocks channel when I'm done on here. So I'm just going to do that for a second. But smash the likes, as that also helps my YouTube channel out an awful lot. And please subscribe as well if you enjoy your F1 content. Here we go, add redirects. Roster stocks. Get out of here, man. Didn't want that redirect. On roster stocks. No, get out of here, man. There we go, finally. That's right. I know, that's the wrong one. Fuck's sake. Kind of mare here, man. Roster stocks. Here we go. That's it. That's the one we want. Yeah, 11 p.m. That's the one. So we say that. Cool. That's our redirect setup for when I wrap up on here. So yeah, but obviously, like I said, people, I'm not wrapping up just yet. But over the years, I've seen Ferrari have too many team principals, man. And, we're not going to get anywhere as a team if we keep changing our team principles. So the fact that we came to the decision to extend his contract, I praise my team for this. I really do. I give them massive credit for it. Absolutely enormous credit. But, big up to every single one of you who is and logged in already this evening. Much appreciated. Like I said, if you are a Ferrari fan, let me know down below in the live chat. And yeah, but they were in the glory days, people. Look at that background. I mean, Schumacher, Barrichello, yeah, John Todd. That was when we used to dominate F1. That was when we were so fast in the early 2000s. Honestly, we were unreal, people. Absolutely unbelievable in that era. I mean, the V10 era, we were so quick. We dominated like anything at people. So, yeah, which to me, it's no big surprise, really, is it? Because we had the right people running the team at the end of the day. But, these days, Ferrari, they like to over complicate things at times. So, yeah, now, for the long term, I believe sticking with Fred Vasseur, we have made the correct decision. I mean, say in a couple of years that he's not quite delivered what we're hoping, then maybe make the change. But like I said, people, I don't want us to keep making the change, okay? And Ferrari, I want to see sustainability at the end of the day. And the fact that Ferrari now made the decision to back Fred Vasseur and get behind him and that, I will read out a statement, guys. Here we go. Right. Just go on the Ferrari page. Be a good place to start, won't it? Here we go. Scuderia Ferrari. Official statement, Fred Vasseur. Ferrari NV announcing today that Ferrari SPA has extended with a multiple-year contract its agreement with Fred Vasseur, who will continue as team principal at Scuderia Ferrari HP for the coming Formula One seasons. Fred joins the Scuderia at the beginning of 2023, bringing with him extensive motorsport experience and proven ability to develop talent and build competitive teams across all levels of racing. Since then, he has led a solid foundation with the ambition of returning Ferrari to top Formula One. Renewing Fred's contract reflects our determination to build on the foundations laid so far. His ability to lead under pressure, embrace inclination, embrace inclination, that's it, and purpose performance aligns fully with Ferrari's values and long-term ambitions. Under Fred's leadership, Scuderia Ferrari HP is united, focused, and committed to continuous improvement. The trust placed in him reflects the team's confidence in its strategic direction and reinforces shared determination to deliver the results that Ferrari fans, drivers, and team members expect and deserve. So that was Scuderia Ferrari's statement. Obviously, Charles Leclerc has been talking to the media as well. So, yeah, that he's happy it's done, and that Charles Leclerc. F1, here we go. So, yeah, let's listen to what Leclerc has to say. I'll play it in the background.
I'm really happy, especially in the past month there were quite a few rumors, like it's always the case around the team. So to finally have the official news out is important, and I'm really happy. And without going into comparing the different, and I'm really happy. And without going into comparing the different eras, I think Fred has an incredible vision, and I think what's very difficult within Ferrari is the emotion is very much part of the daily job, because Italian people in general, and that's what makes Ferrari so special, are extremely passionate about Ferrari. But Fred really knows how to leave his emotions aside and have a clear vision of where we are at, no matter how much noise there's around the team. And this is very, very important. But then apart from that, he's got obviously many more qualities. One of them is also to extract the maximum out of every single person at the factory. And this, when you put everything together, makes a big difference.
Yeah, true, true. That's absolute facts there by Charles Leclerc. So, yeah, like you said, he's just delighted it's done, and I am as well, because it puts to bed any bullshit rumours that Christian Horner was going to be Fred Vasseur's replacement. But that's not happening now, people, because we've made the decision to commit to Fred Vasseur. And as a Ferrari fan, I got to be very, 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 very happy about that at the end of the day. I mean, let's get it right here, people, yeah? Let's absolutely get the narrative right here. So, yeah, as a fan, I am extremely happy with this news. I see it as a positive. I really do, because I've been a Ferrari fan since the early 2000s, and our last title was in 2008, which is absolute madness, people. I mean, I cannot believe we've not won a title since 2008. It's absolutely crazy, people, at the end of the day. So, yeah. I mean, we should be competing for the title soon. We really should. I mean, oh my goodness me. Just unacceptable for Ferrari to go that long without winning the title. But we kind of got ourselves to blame because, we've done things the wrong way. We've gone through so many different team principles, and that's never going to give you success. Like, obviously, the former boss is now at Sauber, Bonotto, who some people used to nickname him Harry Potter because of the glasses and that. So, yeah, I get that people why they used to nickname him Harry Potter at the end of the day. But, it's like Fred Vasseur to me, you see his attitude and he just wants what's best for the Ferrari team. And that's a sort of team principle who, at the end of the day, if I was a Ferrari driver, I'd not want to get on the wrong side of people. I simply wouldn't at the end of the day. Because to me, Fred Vasseur, he gives me them vibes. Oh, that's Michael.Chelsea FC. Bosh! Big up to you, my geezer. Big up Josh Geezer. Great news today. Fred Vasseur staying at Ferrari. Finally, we can put the end to the nonsense at last. Yes, Geezer. All them BS rumours that Christian Horner was going to be his replacement. I mean, sorry. Anyone who thought Christian Horner is the next team principal, you are in the mud. It's as simple as that. Absolutely get in the bin. Yeah, I do not want that running anywhere near my team anytime soon. So the fact that we're sticking with Fred Vasseur over Christian Horner, it makes me very, very happy. but you could win the title here at Christian Horner because he's won so many titles at Red Bull. Look, at the end of the day, he knows what he did wrong at Red Bull. So this is why so many of his colleagues wanted to leave Red Bull. I mean, look at Jonathan Wheatley. He's now at Kick Sauber, and Adrian Newey is at Aston Martin. Thanks to one individual. Oh yeah, Christian, the Ronan Horner. That's why they decided to leave Red Bull. So Red Bull were absolutely in the mud, and I love it. You know, what my most hated team in the sport is in the mud. So yeah, I gotta enjoy this moment, haven't I? And as F1 fans, we should enjoy it, make the most of it. Them being in the mud, it's brilliant. Absolutely, just it couldn't have happened to a more nicer team, people. It really couldn't have. You know, the fact that it's happening now, just absolutely sensational, and they deserve it because they're absolute runnings at the end of the day, Red Bull. So yeah, the fact that their standards are lowering is brilliant. You know, happy days. Horner is a running, and we all know why, not just F1 related reasons either. Absolutely. Like, if you weren't listening at the beginning, Michael Geezer, you know, I was talking about that. Deep down, I know he's guilty, but it wouldn't surprise me if he paid off some lawyers, you know, to help him get off the hook and that. Brilliant news to Ferrari fans. Trust Fred, he's the man. Absolutely. F1 fans, CFC 1905. Big up to you, by the way. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Of course, myself and Michael.Chelsea FC, we're both Ferrari fans and we're absolutely buzzing about this news. We really are, because I see Fred Vasseur and the attitude I see, he wants to win, people. So to me, this is why he's the best team principal we've had since Ross Brawn. Let's get it right. You know, Ross Brawn absolutely landed it for Ferrari in the early 2000s. So yeah, the fact that we've put our trust in him, brilliant. Absolutely, I have to give my team big credit for it. I really do. You know, I am extremely happy and buzzing about this news that he's saying. I really am. And so's my geezer as well. He's happy about it. And I can imagine a lot of Ferrari fans are happy about it. It's huge, isn't it? Absolutely massive that he's staying with us for what, another 3 years, I think it is, 2 or 3 years. In a way, brilliant decision, Scuderia. You know, it's what us Ferrari fans want. A lot of us want Fred Vasseur to stay, and the fact that we gave him an extension now just goes to show that the fans have got what they wanted. So, yeah, brilliant. Absolutely amazing news. Horner pays that colleague off 750k. Yeah, of course he would. He's an absolute running F1 fan, CFC 1985. So yeah, I mean that does not surprise me a bit at all, mate. Not one bit. Just wow, unbelievable. But hey, he's not in the paddock anymore, so we don't have to put up with him. But will he be back in the future? I hope not, but no doubt about it, he will, because he'll land another job somewhere else, won't he? You know, because they see his success on the track. They're not going to think of the controversial things he's done off circuit, are they? They're going to be focusing like him being the winner when it comes to managing the team and that. So, yeah. But I'm just buzzing that he's not coming anywhere near my team. It's like, stay away from Ferrari, yeah? Stay away from my beloved Ferrari. We do not want you, you absolute running, yeah? You're an absolute disgrace. You're a fucking fraud. And the fact that we don't have to see you in the paddock anymore, brilliant. really want Lewis to get on the podium this weekend. Oh, mate, I do as well. He desperately needs it, because Hungary is on his favourite tracks. Now, I agreed with what my geezer Michael Chelsea FC said. Before, he wasn't really a fan of Hungary. Like, in the past, I've not always been the biggest fan of Hungary, but the last few years, it's actually been quite decent. I mean, who forgets 2021? I mean, Lance Stroll playing bowling and Valtteri Bottas as well. I mean, that was absolutely insane. I mean, Bottas hit both of the Red Bull cars, and I believe he hit a McLaren as well, didn't he? I think it's Daniel Ricciardo. Sure it was. Yeah, one of the McLarens got hit. Literally playing bowling. Crazy. Absolutely insane. I never forget that moment. And who can forget the iconic moment where Lewis Hamilton was the only one on the starting grid? Everyone came in the pits, and he was the only one on intermediate tyres, starting on the grid himself. I'm crazy. The others had to wait in the pit lane before Lewis Hamilton went past. That's another iconic moment for me at Hungary. But obviously, going into this weekend, the Hungarian Grand Prix, I honestly believe McLaren will be favourites again. There just seems to be no stopping McLaren at the moment. Their car is just absolute levels above the rest of people. So it wouldn't surprise me if they dominate again this weekend, to be honest, at McLaren. And I think Lando Norris will win this weekend because, he's going to be very annoyed he got beat by his teammate in the main Grand Prix in Belgium. So he's going to be wanting to make a statement win this weekend. And of course, last year was where the controversy happened, where Lando Norris was out leading and McLaren used team orders where Will Joseph, Lando Norris's race engineer, came on the radio saying, "Look, Lando, you're going to need the team and you're going to need Oscar. Please do this now." I mean, who could forget that last year? Lando eventually let Oscar Piastri through, but he was not happy about it. And I can understand that because at the end of the day, Lando is a racer. But I think last season, Oscar Piastri was more of a title threat than what Lando Norris was, because last season, Lando Norris made a lot of mistakes. But I honestly believe this season he has learned a lot from last year. He is a lot more relaxed, and to me, he's more concentrated. While he made some errors during the Belgium Grand Prix where he's pushing so hard, trying to catch up to Oscar Piastri, but at the end of the day, Lando's a racer, so of course he's going to be pushing the car to the limits because he wants to try and beat his teammate. Lando Norris wants to become a one-time world champion come November, doesn't he? And so does Oscar Piastri as well, because it's clearly between them two. Because, Max may win if it's a wet weather race and that, but apart from that, I just cannot see anyone stopping the McLarens whatsoever. I really can't. My team Ferrari now, with this news that Vasseur is staying, what is the team's mindset going to be? I mean, is this going to give us extra motivation? I mean, Charles Leclerc last weekend in Belgium was absolutely superb. I mean, the way he held off that Red Bull and got on the podium, brilliant. Absolutely amazing stuff. My driver, Lewis Hamilton, he needs a strong weekend, people. It's as simple as that. There are no excuses whatsoever. Lewis Hamilton, this is one of his favourite tracks, so he must try and get on the podium. It's as simple as that. And qualifying as well. He must try and out-qualify Charles Leclerc. There are no excuses whatsoever. I mean, if he comes up with these excuses about the setups and that, I'm going to be fuming because you're at one of your favourite tracks, so you need to get on with it, yeah? And Leclerc, he'll be looking to build on his epic weekend in Belgium. Mercedes, now Kimi Antonelli has had absolute rotten luck recently. I mean, things are just not going his way at all for the kid. It really isn't. I mean, he's getting very unlucky. He's had a couple reliability gremlins, but also he's made a few errors himself. But Belgium was shocking by Kimi Antonelli. There are no excuses whatsoever. I like the guy. I'm a huge fan of the guy, but you have to call him out on his performance in Belgium. An absolute disgrace. So, yeah, he needs to do a lot better. 63. Now, he has been running his mouth again, hasn't he? I mean, complaining about the weather conditions in Belgium. He told the FIA saying it's not safe enough to go racing. I mean, fuck out of here, man. Seriously. Well, if you don't want to race in the wet, don't fucking be in the sport. It's as simple as that. But you're not allowed to say that because F1 fanatic rants will be listening. Oh, boo-hoo. You know, look, I love Yorkshire team, man, but it's not going to stop me from calling out his driver. That was absolutely pathetic, but fair play to F1 fanatic rants. He did hold 63 accountable for that, so yeah, big up to him. And obviously, he's a Nico Hulkenberg fan as well. But yeah, just I cannot stand the guy, honestly. He used to be in the categories one of my favourite drivers, 63, but since he's become cocky and that, he talks a big game, but never really delivers. So, yeah, get in the bin, that's what I say, 63. Absolutely get in the bin. But I hope 63 has a shit race after talking all this about the weather conditions, and he's absolutely nowhere this weekend. I'll laugh my ass off, honestly. And Kimi Antonelli, he needs the luck to turn. He really does. On to Red Bull. Obviously, you know, in Belgium, 33 finished behind Leclerc. So, yeah. I mean, but I expect 33 to perform strong as always, you know, getting the maximum out of the car. So he'll be there in the bounce in qualifying, but I just feel on the McLarens are going to be too strong. Yuki Tsunoda, now, he had a decent Grand Prix, didn't he, weekend? I mean, qualifying he did quite well. Race he drifted away a little bit, but I think he had a bad pit stop or something. And yeah, with the upgrades, he looks a lot better. So I think it just goes to show that Ronan, who is no longer at the team, needs to take accountability for Yuki Tsunoda's performances. Because look at what's happened. You know, Lawrence has come in and he decided to give Yuki Tsunoda the upgraded floor end. So, and Yuki was not far off Max either. So it just goes to show that Ronan Horner was part of the issue all along. He only favoured his favourite boy, the Dutchman. It's as simple as that, people. Absolutely, 100%. That is facts. I mean, just goes to show that him not being in the paddock anymore is good news, honestly, because I got sick and tired of seeing him. And also used to chat shit about my driver as well. Lewis Hamilton's like, fuck out of here, man. Seriously. And before I move on to the next thing, I just have to say big up to Lewis Hamilton and for Max as well, who called out the FIA. And Lewis Hamilton and Max literally had a conversation after the race. They both wanted to go racing because at the end of the day, they are both wet weather masters. Like I said, if you don't want to be in the sports if it's wet, then fuck off and leave. Why should the wet weather masters have to suffer just because the rookies and a certain number 63 didn't want to go racing? It's like, go to another sport then. It's as simple as that. Leave the wet weather Masters to get on with their race. I mean, Lewis Hamilton and Max are probably leave everyone standing in the wet conditions because them two are just elite on every level. I mean, I'm not always like Max's biggest fan in that, but you have to respect him as a driver. He has elite levels. I mean, he is a four-time world champion for a reason. So, yeah, obviously, yeah, the first title. We won't go there, but yeah, he is a champion for a reason. He's just brilliant, isn't he? On to Alpine. I mean, Pierre Gasly was absolutely superb in Belgium. I mean, he got a point. Just Alpine is clearly the worst car on the grid. Well, saying that, the Aston Martin with the incorrect parts to me was the worst car last weekend. I mean, we'll get on to them in a minute, but Gasly, I'm expecting another strong showing from him. Collie Dog Franco Colapinto. Now, he has to have a strong weekend. He is under massive pressure because I do fear for him that this weekend could be his last weekend, people, if we do not see big improvement from Franco Colapinto. So, yeah, it's now or never. The pressure's on, son. You got to deliver, Collie Dog. It's as simple as that. On to Aston Martin. Now, they had an absolute horrific Belgian Grand Prix. I mean, they bought incorrect parts to the car, so they had to put old flooring on. So that explains why they were so far off it at the end of the day. So, yeah, I mean, just unacceptable for Aston Martin to bring the incorrect parts. I mean, what are we doing here? Seriously. I mean, Fernando Alonso, he is very good. He's elite in that. But what could you expect him to do if they fitted the car with incorrect parts? And obviously, Daddy Boy Lance Stroll, we all know he is absolutely useless in the dry, but in the changeable conditions, he is actually okay. But yeah, I'm sick and tired of seeing him. Maybe he needs to move on and do another motorsport, to be honest. So he won't get sacked because of his dad. So let's get it right. Lawrence will not sack his son because Lawrence knows his son is bringing in the pounds note. Let's get it right here, people. Yeah, let's absolutely get the narrative right. Comments. Here we go. I am on CM Punk. It's just I got the screen a bit smaller. I remember Verstappen driven half a car and the whole sides and floor was smashed and a bit in the side pods in 2021. Yeah, I can remember that as well. Yeah, 100%. Give 63 the wooden spoon. Absolutely. Yeah, wooden spoon for you. 63, honestly. You are an absolute running. Seriously. Absolute disgrace. CM Punk. It's club Berlin time. Big up to you, mate. Good evening. Sal Harry Maguire or Jadon Sancho to Ayan Vasseur. Give me some basic knowledge on racing because I don't watch racing much and don't know anything about it. Yeah, like I said, I am on CM Punk, but I've got myself a bit smaller because so you can see my background. Big up, yeah, big up Day Night 14. Big up, mate. Good evening. Thank you for joining me this evening, mate. Much appreciated. Happy for Fred signed a new contract, and can we stop talking about Horner to Ferrari? Absolutely. Sick and tired of hearing it, Day Night 14. I really am, mate. Franco's in crap. Absolutely, Kai. Performance is nowhere near sustainable. Put Bottas or their reserve driver, Paul Aaron, in the car. Aaron deserves to be in F1. Yep. Do you watch wrestling? Yes, I do, CM Punk. Gunter or CM Punk? I mean, that's a tricky one, because obviously you must be a CM Punk fan because that's why you got your channel nicknamed of CM Punk. I did actually hit that dynamite sorting whilst I was live in the early hours this morning, but obviously someone hit the unsubscribe button. But yeah, I did hit that 1.3k in my stream, so I even got it on the community post. So yeah, you go to my community post at Dynamite Sorting, you'll see it. It will say 1,300. Franco Loppo Pinto. Do you think Will Ospreay will join WWE? I mean, who knows? Who knows, CM Punk? Who knows, mate? But yeah. So we're speaking about Aston Martin. Let's get on to Racing Bulls. Now, obviously, I say their first weekend with their new team principal. He's got a long experience in F1. I think it was encouraging for him. I really do. And Liam Lawson recently has been getting his confidence back, which is great to see, people. Because Liam Lawson, he's been through a lot. So the fact that he is getting his confidence back is a big win for me. And let's hope he can continue it. Isaac Hadjar, now, his Belgian weekend started off positively. But unfortunately, the race did not go to plan because he had power unit issues. So he was down on power where he could not deploy his full ERS and that. So, yeah, having some reliability gremlins there. He really was. So, yeah. But Isaac Hadjar will be looking for a strong weekend. Kick Sauber. Gabriel Bortoleto will be looking to build on the points finish he scored, in Belgium. And Nico Hulkenberg, he'll be looking to get back into the points this weekend after his points run came to an end in Belgium. But what a season it's been for Kick Sauber. Their last season in F1 before they become Audi, a team what only scored points on the penultimate race last season, Guan Yu Zhou. I mean, for them to score points on a regular basis this season is absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant, yeah? Just amazing. So, yeah. I mean, for their final year at Sauber and history to the Ferrari works team, like Kick Sauber literally were a Ferrari junior team. So the fact that they are doing well in their final season makes me really happy as a Ferrari fan. It really does. So yeah, long may it continue for them. On to Haas. Now, Haas, you don't know what you're going to get with Haas, do you? Because some races they can be good and some races they can be absolutely hopeless. But my other favourite driver, Ollie Behrman, he seems to love finishing P11, doesn't he? I mean, he cannot seem to stop finishing P11. That seems to be his favoured position. Esteban Ocon, now, to me, he's having a decent season in the Haas, so he'll be looking for another strong weekend this weekend. And finally, whoa, here at Williams HQ, Alex Albon was absolutely fantastic in Belgium, and we need Carlos Sainz to step it up. Alex Albon was superb in Belgium, so he'll be looking to build on that this weekend in Hungary. Carlos Sainz really needs a strong weekend. He is underperforming massively, people. And to me, it's a worry because I thought Carlos Sainz would literally have Alex Albon's number at the start of the season. I literally came out and said it that Carlos Sainz will have Alex Albon's number. But fair play, Alexander Albon is proven almost wrong. He's literally got Carlos Sainz's number. So you have to give him credit. And yeah, I will be doing a qualifying reaction, only a shorts qualifying reaction, because when I do qualifying reaction, I do a shorts reaction. Now, race reaction, I won't be able to do on Sunday, so I'm going to delay that until Monday because I got a Manchester United live watch on to do on Sunday. So, yeah, I'll be delaying that until Monday evening, my F1 race reaction, the Hungarian Grand Prix. And, yeah, plenty of F1 content to come. So, if you're an F1 fan, please do hit the subscribe button. Let's get back to what you guys are saying in the live chat. Franco Lopapinto. Oscar Piastri is my goat. Oscar the pastry merchant. Oh, that's funny. I think this guy is incredible. He's one of the best British wrestler, really. Love to watch him in AEW. Best. Gabriel Borsaletto and Alex Albono, two of my favourite F1 drivers. Well, you know what my two favourite are, Kai. Lewis Hamilton and Ollie Behrman are my two favourites. Borsaletto gets disrespected. He's under the radar. Hulk 7-2 in quali. 7-6 in quali. But yeah, like I said, as a Ferrari fan, I'm absolutely buzzing by this news Fred Vasseur is saying, because as a Ferrari fan, I wanted this news to come out that he signed an extension, because I've seen loads of questions and rumours about his future, and there you go. He's now staying, and now we got to see if it was the right thing, if he's proved us right. But either way, I'm excited, people. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for Fred Vasseur. But anyway, I am wrapping this up now, people. So thank you all so much for watching. 11 p.m. UK time, I will be on Rutterstock's channel. So we will be redirecting to Rutterstock's right now. So make sure you put Mr. Joshy J. Raid. Make sure you are subscribing to him. And Ferrari, well done. You made the right decision. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you over on Rutterstock's channel at 11 p.m. UK time. Cheers, everyone.